Anger is rarely about anger. At its core, it is often fear in disguise. Fear of loss, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being enough. Neuroscience shows that when you feel fear, the amygdala fires before your logical brain has time to respond. That split-second reaction becomes the anger people see. Your body thinks it's protecting you, but that protection quickly becomes aggression when fear has nowhere else to go. The Bible has been revealing this truth for thousands of years. In Psalm 34:4, David says, "I sought the Lord, and he answered me. He delivered me from all my fears." Not from his anger, from his fears, because fear was the true root. Fear activates your fight or flight response instantly. Your heart races, your muscles tighten, and your breathing shortens as cortisol floods your body. That's why you snap without even thinking. It's not personal failure, it's biology meeting unprocessed fear. A Harvard study found that fear increases emotional reactivity by over 40%. That means ordinary moments feel threatening, simple conversations feel critical, and small disagreements feel like personal attacks. Your brain isn't trying to make you angry, it's trying to keep you safe. Scripture aligns with this science. 2 Timothy 1-7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." A sound mind means emotional regulation. It means fear doesn't dominate your reactions. Fear of failure is one of the strongest root triggers of anger. When you believe you're falling short, you tighten up. You get reactive. You lash out. Leaders often mask fear with authority, and spouses often mask it with frustration. But authority doesn't dissolve fear. Awareness does. Fear of abandonment leads to angry outbursts and conflict. Fear of judgment leads to defensiveness. Fear of inadequacy creates irritation when someone else succeeds. Fear fuels comparison, and comparison fuels anger. Stanford research shows that fear distorts rational thinking by up to 60%. Fear becomes your lens. Anger becomes your language. Even scripture shows this pattern. In Genesis 3, after Adam and Eve disobey, Adam becomes defensive and blames Eve. Why? Fear. I was afraid, so I hid. Fear produced shame, and shame produced blame. That same pattern still plays out in leaders, marriages, and families today. But here's the breakthrough. The moment you name the fear, the anger loses its grip. Neuroplasticity allows your brain to create new emotional pathways. With repeated awareness, the amygdala calms, and the prefrontal cortex, your logic, empathy, and self-control comes back online. Self-awareness becomes emotional power. Even the world's most successful people had to confront their fear-driven anger. Michael Jordan admitted his early anger came from the fear of failure. When he faced that fear instead of hiding behind intensity, everything shifted. Oprah said her anger used to come from the fear of not being accepted. When she healed that fear, her leadership presence became unshakable. Steve Jobs spoke openly about his fear of losing control, which fueled his outbursts. His leadership matured when he learned emotional regulation. Dwayne Johnson shared that his anger as a young man came from fear of instability. He rebuilt confidence by confronting the fear, not fighting the anger. Their transformations echo Isaiah 41:10. "Fear not, for I am with you. I will strengthen you and help you." Strength comes after fear is acknowledged, not by pretending it isn't there. So how do you break your fear-anger cycle? Start by naming the fear. Ask yourself, what am I afraid will happen? Then separate facts from interpretations. Your brain often treats imagination like danger. Use breathing resets to calm your nervous system. Box breathing lowers adrenaline in under 60 seconds. As John Maxwell says, a leader who cannot manage emotions will always mismanage people. Pause is power. Then talk to someone safe. Fear shrinks when spoken. Track your triggers. Patterns reveal truth. Heal the emotional wound behind the fear, because anger softens when fear is finally released. Fear doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. But facing fear makes you powerful. He who fears the Lord has a secure fortress. Proverbs 14:26 says. That means emotional security begins with honesty and inner alignment. Master your fear, and your anger stops mastering you. Lead with clarity instead of reactivity. Love with presence instead of pressure. Respond with courage instead of fear. If this message spoke to you, subscribe for more content on emotional mastery, neuroscience, leadership development, and spiritual transformation. You're stronger than your reactions. You're deeper than your triggers. And you're capable of a new emotional story. Your transformation starts now. I'll see you in the next video.